Hello everybody, so today we will be discussing lesson 4, the different branches of accounting. So today I will be discussing with you the 8 different branches of accounting which you need to understand: financial accounting, management accounting, cost accounting, government accounting, auditing, tax accounting, accounting education, and accounting research. Okay, so actually those branches of accounting are the fields of accounting where you can work on as well. So I hope that you can understand the function of each and what services do they provide and what are the outputs that these branches of accounting provides us. Okay, so let's first start with financial accounting. Financial accounting is a branch of accounting that deals with the recording of business transactions, and then those transactions will be summarized, and then we will have a final output, which is what we call financial statements. So take note that in financial accounting, what we do here in this branch of accounting is the accounting process itself. Remember that what we do is the accounting process in financial accounting, okay? So after we have recorded all of those transactions, what we do is we have them classified based on what account they belong to, and then those would be summarized. And then the output of financial accounting is what we call financial statements. Those financial statements will then be used by the owners of the company, the managers, and those financial statements also will be submitted to the different government agencies, and they will also be used by the general public. So basically, the totality of operations and what happened or transpired during the whole accounting period is being reported in the financial statements. Okay, so putting it simply, financial accounting is a branch of accounting wherein we communicate the financial results of a business entity through a tool which we call financial statements. Okay, so that's financial accounting. Now, what is managerial accounting or management accounting? Look at the term management. It is a branch of accounting in which we collect information to be used by the management. But for what purpose? In management accounting, our outputs in management accounting is primarily used by the management for managerial decision making. So what are the things that we need to strengthen? What are the things that we need to stop doing? Okay, so basically what we do in in management accounting is decision making for the managers and owners of a company. Now, for us to understand better the difference between financial accounting and management accounting, let me give you an example using the income statement formula that I discussed with you in lesson 3. Remember, the income statement is anything that the company earned minus anything that the company ginastos nila. So that's revenue minus expenses, which is net income or net loss. Okay, so let's try that. Let's say, for example, that the revenue of a company for a specific month is 200,000. Okay? And then the expenses of that company is 80,000. In accounting, when we put amounts in parentheses, that pertains to subtraction or negative amount. Okay? So, if we earn 200,000 and we have expenses of 80,000, then we have a net income during the month of 120,000. Kumita tayo ng 200,000 pero gumastos tayo ng 80,000. So, ang natira sa atin as net income is 120,000. That's what you earn during the period. Okay? Now, we will be doing this report per department of a company. Let's say, for example, they have 3 product lines. Okay? So let's say, for example, product A, 100,000. And then product B is 40,000. And then product C is 60,000. Okay. Let's say, for example, that the breakdown of this total revenue for product A is 100,000, 40,000 for product B, and 60,000 for product C. Then, let's say, for example, that the breakdown of this 80,000 expense will be like this. 20,000 in A, 40,000 in B, and then 20,000 in C. Let's compute for the net income per product line. 100 minus 20 gives us 80,000. For product B, 0. And then for product C, 60 minus 20, 40,000. Now, look at the details now. Product A has the biggest net income. Product C has the lowest net income, and product B doesn't get anything at all. Okay? 0 net income. But if you will be looking at the totality, of the business, you can see that they earned 120,000. However, if you will be looking per product line, some products are doing very well, but some are not. This is where financial accounting and management accounting enters. This income statement is financial accounting because we report the operations of the company in totality. Now, this one is management accounting. We are more flexible because it is being used in decision making. So, what might be the decisions that the owners or the managers of the company will think about this? We need to continue strengthening product A because it's doing good. But we need to improve our product B, and we need to know the basis why we have a big expense in product B, so that it can also give us a high amount of net income. So look at the main difference. In financial accounting, we report the company as a whole. In management accounting, we can go further into details so that the owners or the managers of the company can be able to do decisions regarding the operations of a company. Okay? I hope you understand that. So that is management accounting. Next we have is cost accounting. Cost accounting is a branch of accounting which literally talks about anything that the company has sacrificed to pay. Cost. Okay? Something na pinagkakagastusan nila. Now, what I want to present you in cost accounting, sabi nga natin in cost accounting, we compute how much did the company pay for this, how much did they sacrifice for this one, or how much products they purchase so that it would be sold to others. Okay, so in cost accounting, let's put it in a Venn diagram to see the relationship between financial accounting, management accounting, and cost accounting. Let's say, for example, this first circle is financial accounting. And then, this second circle is management accounting. The overlap between financial accounting and management accounting is cost accounting. Now, why is cost accounting the overlap between financial accounting and management accounting? Cost accounting provides us information regarding all of the costs and sacrifices that the company has incurred. Information about cost is used by both financial accounting for income statement purposes, and it's also used in management accounting for management reports for decision making. So, Cost accounting information is both used in financial accounting and management accounting. That's the relationship between the three: financial accounting, management, and cost accounting. Now let's talk about government accounting. Government accounting is a branch of accounting which deals with the receipt and disposition of public funds. Let me highlight that for you. Remember that in the government, what we use are funds that are coming from taxes and other revenues of the government. And what we want is these funds will be used to build schools, build bridges, build something for the public. So, in government accounting, we actually use the same accounting process from the recording up to the preparation of financial statements. But one thing that we need to consider in government accounting is that we should be able to show to the public how these public funds or the funds of the government are being used for the public. Okay? So, that is government accounting. What about auditing? We have two kinds of auditing. We have two kinds of auditing. We have internal auditing and external auditing. Internal audit, just to put it more simply first, what auditing is. Auditing is more on checking and verification to know what we are doing is correct. Okay? So that's actually the main definition of what really audit is. Now, audit can either be internal or external. When we say internal auditing, this is the branch of auditing in which you are checking the operations of a company if it is in line with the management policies. And basically, from the word itself, internal, it's inside the company. So internal auditors are usually inside the company or employed as employees of a company. Again, what they do in internal auditing is verification or checking of the operations of a company if it is in line with the policies of the management. Now, what is external auditing? Let me give you this diagram. Again, remember that we create financial statements, and these financial statements will be used by the different users of financial statements. Our next lesson is actually about the users of financial statements. These financial reports or financial statements will have users. However, what we want to assure these users of financial statements is that these financial statements are correct. And for us to gain the trust of these users, we need someone to verify. We need someone to check if our financial statements are correct. So those financial statements will be audited. Okay? And that's what you call external auditing. And why is it called external auditing? A third-party accountant, which is called an auditor, can check the financial statements on its accuracy and if it is in line with the financial reporting framework. So, audit is checking and verification of financial statements for the users of those financial statements to know that those financial statements are correct. Okay? So in the Philippines, we have the big four accounting firms which can render audit services like SGV, CSIP, Gores Velayo and Company. We also have RG Manabat and Company or KPMG. We also have Isla Lipana and Company. PricewaterhouseCoopers, and Navarro Amper and Company, or Deloitte. Okay, so you will learn that in your accounting subjects in college. Okay, so that is auditing. Tax accounting, on the other hand, is all about taxes. The taxes that we pay to the government. So accountants can deal with the computation of taxes, the filing of those taxes, and how to properly report tax information. So basically, tax accounting is a branch of accounting that deals with the totality of the process of taxation. Accounting education, this is the best example. Okay, accounting education is teaching accounting, finance, and other technically related subjects to ABM students and accountancy students. Now, there is actually a great demand for certified public accountants to enter the academe. And for you to be able to teach in college, you should have a CPA license, and the minimum requirement for you to become an accounting instructor in college is you have a master's degree in a related field. So you can take a master in business administration or a master's degree in accountancy. Lastly, we have accounting research. Let me first highlight the word research. Research is the creation of new knowledge, and the creation of new knowledge is being applied in accounting. We have two kinds of accounting research. We have academic accounting research and economic or industrial accounting research. Academic accounting research is being applied in the academe or in education. So let's say, for example, you will conduct a research based on the effects of this program with the passing of students in the CPA board exam. So the results of those researches in the academe will help the academe or education. Now, in economic or industrial accounting research, this is a research that is being applied in the industry or the work that we do. Do we have new transactions that needs new accounting standards? Do we have new transactions that we need to focus on? Or do we have new transactions in the market that we need new, let's say, new accounting procedures to follow? So in accounting research, we create new knowledge, and that new knowledge is will be helpful in the development of the accounting profession in totality. Okay, so again, let's review the different branches of accounting. Financial accounting is the accounting process, and the output of financial accounting is financial statements. On the other hand, management accounting is a branch of accounting which reports data to the management for decision making. Cost accounting is a branch of accounting that deals with the costs and expenses of a company, and both of financial accounting and management accounting uses cost accounting information. And then government accounting is a branch of accounting that deals with the information about public funds or funds of the government that is being used for the public. Auditing is checking and verification of either, kapag po internal auditing, the operations of the company if it is in line with the company policies. And then external auditing is checking and verification of financial statements so that the users of the financial statements are confident in reading the financial statements. And then tax accounting is a branch of accounting applied in the whole process of taxation. Accounting education are certified public accountants engaged in teaching. And then accounting research can either be academic accounting research and economic or industrial accounting research. Our next lesson would be about the users of accounting information. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and if you have questions, comments, or suggestions, you may comment them down below. Thank you and have a good day.